All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waharakar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out here toiling in this truth. I'm Pathak Amath, GMS Dallas. I'm just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson, man. This is a depiction that the brother here in Dallas, Texas, GMS Dallas, goes by the name of Tazamah. Put this up in the chat earlier, and he went on Chat GPT, I think is what it's called, Chat GPT, and he just was curious, and he said he just told the AI to come up with an image or present an image of King Solomon sitting on his throne with his riches. And this is the depiction that the AI came up with. Of course, brothers are kind of, going on that Chat GPT, and one brother did had it create a chariot, and so there. But this one I thought was very interesting because, as far as I know, the brother didn't say for it to put in, he didn't tell it to create a black image, a so-called black, and the image came out like this right here that you see on the screen. But he just said for it to create an image of King Solomon sitting on his throne with his riches. And this is the image that came up, as you can see. So-called black man, woolly hair, sitting on the throne, riches all around him, King Solomon. And so it came up with a so-called black man. So, I thought that was interesting because their own AI is exposing their lies and their deceptions, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, we're in those times. We're in some beautiful times right now. All type of exposure. The leg is being made bare. They're being exposed, man. You know what I'm saying? They're calling each other out. We're in beautiful times, man. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I thought this one was interesting, seeing as the brother didn't ask it to create a so-called black image. It just did it. You know what I'm saying? So, just proving that these devils are they're liars. They're deceivers. And that's what they've done, man. So real quick, let's go to Job. And bear with me because I'm in transit. So wow, went to Revelation. So this is Job chapter 9 and verse 24, and it reads, "The earth is given into the hand or the power of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" So, boom, here's a beautiful example of these devils covering the faces of the judges, man. Because of course we know King Solomon in an incarnation is Yahweh Shai. Also Yahweh Shai is Isaac in an incarnation, if you can receive it. He was Adam in the beginning, if you can receive it. He was Melchizedek. So Solomon represents one of the judges, man. You know what I'm saying? Which are the Israelites. Of course, the Most High, Yahweh, his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, and then of course the Israelites are represent the judges, man. You know what I'm saying? And the scripture we just read right here says he covered the faces of the judges. So he covered up everything, man. That's why if you Google anything, biblical, Bible related, the Most High, his son, any of the Israelites, you're going to see so-called white people, man. You know what I'm saying? So he covered the faces of the judges. This proves, because you got a lot of groups out here, man, that still don't understand that Esau is the so-called self-proclaimed white man, woman, and child. Those are the true biblical Hebrew, red Hebrew Edomites, man. In these times, man, it's not Japhet, It's not Ishmael. You know, you got all kind of manner of madness going on. You know, these people are trying to deny who Esau actually is, man, which they can't, man. You know, you can't refute these things. You know, the scriptures say it, you know, because it says he covered up the faces of the judges. So real quick, let's go to, I believe it's in 1 Maccabees. Let's go to 1 Maccabees. It may be 2nd, but I'm gonna try first. Let me see what this, let's see if this is. Yeah, this is 1 Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 48, and it reads, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. And the heathen represent these nations, all these nations outside of the nation of Israel. So let me turn this light up. So there it is right there. 1 Maccabees 3 and 48. And laid open the book of the law, which is the Bible, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. And that's exactly what he did, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did, man. You know what I'm saying? He painted the likeness of his image according to the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? He replaced, you know, his, iconoclasm. You know what I'm saying? There's a such thing as iconoclasm. You know, what he do is changed all the images, all the true biblical images of the dark, or the dark images, you know, of the true people, and repainted, you know, and changed everything, knocked the noses and mouths off of the statues, and, you know, destroyed a lot of stuff. But you know, hey, here it is right here. We're reading it. So that's the covering. That's how he covered the faces of the judges thereof, man. You know what I'm saying? He painted his likeness and called everything, you know what I'm saying, him. You know, he's everything. You know, let him tell it. You know what I'm saying? Except for the Edomites. They're everything except for the Edomites, which is who they truly are. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Job 9:24, here it is right here, man. This is how he covered the face of the judges thereof. And that's why, you know, when you, like the brother asked for the image of Solomon on his throne with his riches, you know, and you get an image of a so-called black man, you know, which is their own AI is showing them up, man. You know what I'm saying? Showing them to be the liars and deceivers, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what they are. As a matter of fact, let's real quick. Let's go to Psalms. Salakia. Let's go to Psalms chapter 58. And we're going to read verse 3. This is Psalms 58 and 3. And it reads, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. There it is, man. You know, the wicked are liars, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says in John 8 and 44, when Yahushua was dealing with those wicked Israelites back then. He told him, "You are your father, the devil." You know, he was a liar from the beginning, and the father of it. So who was he talking about? Those Roman centurions, man, those Edomites, which prove that they're the same people in the beginning, man. That same spirit, you know, of Cain, man. You know, he's a liar from the beginning and the father of it, man. Because Cain killed his brother Abel and lied about it. Said am I my brother's keeper? Lied, straight up lied to the Lord. Tried to. The Lord knew. But they're liars, man, and he said, and the scriptures say they're the father of it. So, hey, man, that's what they do, man, and that's why we're reading here. You know, the wicked are estranged. Psalms 58 and 3 again. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man, because they're liars. They're straight up liars. They're deceivers. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say that. You know, the biblical deceivers, or the devil, which is what deceiver means. Devil is deceiver. Are the Edomites, man, the so-called self-proclaimed white people in these times. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't talking about all white people. We're talking about the Edomites. There are some Israelites that look like them, you know, because of the scattering of the Israelites among all nations, man. Now you have some, you know, over a dispensation of time, you have Israelites that look like these other nations, man. So we're not speaking about them. We're talking about the actual biblical, true biblical red Hebrew Edomites, man, who go back to their forefather Esau, those are the so-called self-proclaimed white men, So, yeah, they're liars, man. So, real quick, let's get this one in the New Testament in Revelation, the 12th chapter. In verse 9, Revelations 12:9, it says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, again, going back to the beginning in the garden, called the devil, there it is, deceiver, a liar, and Satan, adversary, accuser of thy brethren, which deceiveth the whole world. And when you go into that word world there, it's oikoumene, man. So, it says he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him, going into how these devils are going to be taken out of rulership soon. And so is that joint heir that they have going on right now with these other nations, man. Revelation, the 17th chapter, goes into that, giving their power to the beast for an hour. But that's that left-hand joint heir rulership with these nations, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau. But it says that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world, the oikoumene, the whole planet, man. And everybody's coming into we're in the times, and everybody's coming to the understanding of those deceptions, man. They're being totally brought out and exposed in these times, man. You know what I'm saying? And pointed at and proven that this nigga is that very deceiver, the devil and Satan that the scriptures speak about, man. It's the so-called self-proclaimed white man. That's who it's talking about. The Edomites, man. It's not talking about Japheth, not talking about what other nation did that, man. Covered the face of the judges. That's why you see the white images, man. You don't see Japheth, Arab image. You don't see Moab or Ammon, so-called Chinese or Japanese images. Ham, you don't see a Hamite, so-called African. You don't see Elam, a so-called East Indian. You don't see any of these images. You damn sure don't see an Israelite, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American image. You see a white image, So that's the one. That's why the Lord said, if not, where and who is he? For all you clowns, man. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to come against it. So stop, bro. It's this nigga, man. He's the deceiver that deceived the whole planet Earth, man. As a matter of fact, the scriptures say when you read in Revelation, the 20th chapter, it goes into it. Let me see where I want to start. Just kind of want to get to the point. This Revelation chapter 20 and verse 3. And this is going into these Edomites going into slavery, man, up under the Israelites, man, during the time of what's known as the Dark Ages, which these devils try to lie about. Revelations 20 and verse 3, and it says, and cast him into the bottomless pit, which the bottomless pit represents Europe, man. You know what I'm saying? No resources, is what that's going into, man. It's not talking about, anything that you gotta get all, It's just talking about Europe, man. It's not some abyss, you Christians. It's not some abyss that you never stop falling. You fall in, and you just keep falling forever. Get out of here, man. It's talking about Europe, man. Because they lacked in resources, man. So it says, and cast him into the bottomless pit, Europe. That's where they took him into slavery, and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more, because he was in captivity. It says till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And if you look that up, you'll see during the Dark Age, you'll see that 1,000-year period, man. You can look this stuff up, man. Should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season. Exactly. And that little season came about during the time of what's known as the Renaissance period, or the rebirth. When they did all that Renaissance art with the finger, Most High's finger touching Adam's finger, and they naked and shit, all that madness, man. A bunch of madness, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's drop down to verse 7. And it says, Satan freed, doom. So this Satan right here is talking about the so-called self-proclaimed white man. As a matter of fact, real quick, let's get my other Bible real quick. Let's go to proving that. Let's go to, it's not talking about the spiritual demon. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, real quick. As a matter of fact, I'll read verse 3 and then I'll jump down. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. It said, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, which that falling away happened. You know what I'm saying? And, we're just now coming out of that falling away, the elect, the remnant. That's returning in each time. It says, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And we know who that's talking about now. Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? We're in a time of his revealing. We're revealing everything is being revealed. All the darkness that he put in the earth, all the lies and deceptions, they're being revealed. And how are they being revealed? Well, first, let's get this real quick. Well, no, we'll get that. It says, verse 8. This is how they're being revealed. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, Esau, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Boom, the prophets. How do we know that's talking about the prophets? Real quick. Let's go to, and then we'll go back to 2 Thessalonians, Luke, the first chapter. And we'll drop down to verse 68, I believe, 68 or 69. Let's try 68. 69. And hath raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of servant David. Verse 70, here's the point. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. And that's what it's talking about in 2 Thessalonians. Let's go back now. Let's go back to 2 Thessalonians 2. And let's go back down to verse 8. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed by the mouth of his holy prophets, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. There it is, the prophets, man. That's why everything is being exposed. This nigga's being, that inquisition is on, man, It says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So, because Yahushua is about to return, man, and destroy these devils in their kingdom, man, and establish his kingdom in the earth. Of course, joint heir with the elect of the nation of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Verse 9, here's the point. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. It's not the spiritual demon. It's the man, him, Esau, that man of sin that's being revealed in these times, is who this is talking about. Even him, Esau, whose coming is after the working of Satan. The working, the energy, the energia, the energy of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. And he's doing all that, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is talking about Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? This is how we know. This is how we know right here, So he's the deceiver. He's the adversary of the Lord and the Lord's people, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is why, if like the AI, you say type in, you want them to create an image of Solomon in a black image, so-called. And of course, we're in a time because Putin recently, not too long ago, came out, you know what I'm saying, and opened the vaults and exposed a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, these black images. And, of course, like we said, the iconoclasm. And it was someone else. I can't remember if it was Bill Gates or Elon Musk that also came out with something where the Bible was concerned. So we're in those times, man. Everything is coming to light. Everything is being revealed. You know what I'm saying? And we're finding everything out, man, in these times, man. So going back to Revelation chapter 20 and verse 7, Satan freed. It says, verse 7, and when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea, which is the Israelites, man. But it's going into him being loosed out of that prison after those 1,000 years, man. Which again is going into the Renaissance, that rebirth of white supremacy, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's when all the covering up of the actual images and all these things happened, man. During that period, man, they covered everything. Got rid of stuff. Burned documents, all kind of stuff. These niggas was going hard, man. You know what I'm saying? But they got a lot of that stuff still today. Of like the records of who the actual people are, and they got a lot of that stuff locked away. You know what I'm saying? But this is that time period that it's going into after the 1,000 years. Which was the dark ages when we had them in captivity. It was going to be expired, and then Satan, he who's coming is after working of Satan, not the actual spiritual demon. Is talking about Esau, That man of sin that's being revealed in this time. Everything, all this madness is being revealed, man. That's what it's going into. He's going to be loosed for a period of time, for a short season, for a little season. You know what I'm saying? And he was going to go and through the 4 quarters, which is the oikoumene. That's what we read in Revelation, the 12th chapter. Deceiveth the whole world, the oikoumene. That's them 4 quarters. He's going all throughout the earth, north, south, east, and west, the 4 quarters, and he's going to deceive, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing what? Let's get in Isaiah, the 60th chapter. You know, he went, and this is what he did. It's Isaiah 60:2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And that's going into the elect, man, the remnant that's returning in these times. We've been brought out of the darkness into his marvelous light, like the scriptures say. You know what I'm saying? Because it was given unto you, and to them it's not given. All the mysteries, the secrets, you know, all of those things, man. You know what I'm saying? The prophecies, the understanding of the prophecies. You know what I'm saying? Scripture saying, I believe it's also in Isaiah, and he shall make thee of quick understanding, man. Roughly paraphrasing. So yeah, man, we have the men of the Lord that he's actually dealing with. They understand the prophecies, man. They have the mysteries. They have the secrets. The Most High shall do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets to his servants, the prophets, the servant, the saint, the prophets. Roughly paraphrasing, but you know, Amos, the 3rd chapter. So, this is what this nigga did. But we're in a time of all the revealing, the strongholds being torn down, you know. So let's get one more in Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 25 and verse 7. And it reads, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. You know what I'm saying? So this is what this nigga did. He deceived, man. He spread that covering cast, that veil, you know, skewed things. You know what I'm saying? These people can't see clearly. They don't have no understanding because of what this nigga did, man. No true understanding because of what this dude did, man. You know, when he came on the scene and came in back into power, you know, that white supremacy, that rebirth, man. You know, and he covered everything, covered the face of the judges. But like I said, you know, hey, man, we're in that time, man. We're in the time of this devil's revealing, you know, in the time of the downfall of his kingdom. So all of these things are coming out, man. You see it right there, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful image, man. You know what I'm saying? King Solomon sitting on his throne with all his riches, man. You know, and the black image came out, so-called black image, which, you know, of course, we know he's a brown man. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 color schemes according to the Bible, brown and red. But I thought that was very interesting. So I just wanted to do a quick hit, you know, lesson on it. You know what I'm saying? Showing this dude is the devil. He's Satan. He's that deceiver, man. And he deceived the whole planet with these images and things that he's put in the earth. Now all righteousness and truth and everything is coming out, man. So we're in beautiful times. And here's another example of the beautiful times we're in and the work that the Lord is doing. He's doing a beautiful work, man. You know what I'm saying? The water Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for the spirit to do this lesson, for all the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you know, for choosing us to be his chosen people. There's so much to be thankful about, man. You know, so thank him, you know. But at the end of the day, I just want to bring that out and do this quick hit lesson. Hopefully it was edifying to the hopeful elect. With that, giving all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Uharakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the Bayath Shah Dawada. Shalom.